Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Stroman, also known as Stro Show at times, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit on the ground out to short. Solarte with a great slide. What a play!
At his second, designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He has 9 base hits in 34 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
One out, nobody on. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and no strikes.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Squared that one up just a little late. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 delivery. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a drive by Judge, deep left field. And gone up into the second deck. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop, Didi
As the
Gregorius.
first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. 2 out, nobody on. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 New York. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Luis Severino is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Batting second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Devin Travis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Down the third baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. Hit hard toward the right side. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Blue Jays. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Pilar at third. Travis is at second with nobody out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Justin Smoke is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
So striding in, Justin Smoke, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
I'm set with the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Yankees Solarte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. The 1-0. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left. Granderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Granderson. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Greg Bird would be next. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's gone 2 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Drury, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for the Yankees, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Designated hitter,
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Russell Martin would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-0. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high pop up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. So a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
On the ground to the right side. Travis fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Takes a knee-high fastball. Sanchez is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell. He is just super confident against right.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 New York. Russell Martin now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Devin.
Now to the plate, Devin Travis. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Josh Donaldson would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Count remains full. The next 3-2. High in the air, deep down the left field line. Hooking just fouled by a matter of inches that time.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In for a strike. It's 1-1. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Neil Walker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Stanton at second with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike. He's set. Now the pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Greg Bird would be next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him. The Yanks leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The fourth inning, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Striding into the box, Yangervis Solarte. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Villar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
He takes a high fastball for a strike. Three balls and a strike to count to Randall Grichuk. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in now, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Gregorius is there. One down. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 1-1 is a heater in there for a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Richard leads off first with 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Russell Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Missed with a slider. Martin, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 17th round pick during the 2002 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Towards second, fielded cleanly by Walker. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 3-0. Danny Barnes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 24, Danny Barnes.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Set to deliver on 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder
Aaron Judge will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-2.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Oh, that's out.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Didi Gregorius is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch, there's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. Another full count offering on its way. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0, and Judge is off and running. Pitch outside, the throw, and a wide throw here as it skips into center field.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Popped him up. Smoke has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now here it comes. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ripped on the ground to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
In now, Justin Smoke, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's a high pop-up. Drury moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Joe Biagini is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Joe Biagini.
Now at the plate, Neil Walker. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The curveball that catches the inside corner. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Brandon Drury. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Weak chopper to the left side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Ready once again, Greg Bird. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 3-0. Into the box, Yankees Solarte will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count.
Nope.
1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Solarte aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's over. 2-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
The 2-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Chad Green enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Curtis Granderson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Runner at first here, one man out. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Troy Tulowitzki. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Still down 3-0. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard is right there, and he puts it away for the first out.
How about it? Designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
That's a ball.
That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Back up the middle. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Up around the face. Outside and low, 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
3-2 now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Pillar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, second
David
baseman.
Robertson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Now pitching for New York, number 30, David Robertson.
Devin Travis will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Robertson is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
The 2-1 home. Strike two swinging.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Josh Donaldson will be next. Martin stands at third with one gone in the inning. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are two gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hot shot on the ground is short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Didi Gregorius is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting,
Here's Didi Gregorius. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's got a batting average of .444. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting, left fielder.
Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Martin has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
0-1.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He swings and grounds it to short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They trail here 3-0. Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's ball one. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is a fastball on the outer third. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino earns his first win of the season. Aroldis Chapman retires the side to hammer down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.